Brand new LD5, she's even got the global speed lead 21%. However, I'm not sure I'm convinced because the rest of her skills do not look as exciting as I would expect from an LD5. Let's take a look at them. The first skill does a block recovery. Okay, sometimes it's nice to have. Second skill is double hit, continuous damage, and prevents the enemy from removing harmful effects. It's just a single target skill. Third skill is a passive. Burning Touch, if the enemy takes damage from continuous damage when it gains a turn, decreases the HP of all enemies, excluding the target by half of the damage dealt. However, this effect does not accumulate and does not apply in boss battles. Additionally, inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns whenever you attack the enemy. So, does not apply in boss battles, which means it's for PvP, which means that we have to see how continuous damage teams do in PvP, and that might be rough. G3, that's already a good start. Let's see if this is going to be an amazing spotlight. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm super wrong and it's a great unit. Where can we see her being used? No Abyss dungeons because number one, no dungeons at all because it can't apply to bosses. And number two, well, I suppose you could use for the trash waves, but is that we're gonna use an LD5 for trash waves only? Yeah, whatever. But yeah, probably not that. Abyss dungeons can't use continuous damage anyway. Okay, so you see some little continuous damage there. So far, amazing. So far, doing fantastic and wonderful. It's gonna be a Tessarion spotlight if anything. All right. Continuous damage. Okay. So, question. I want you to think about this over the course of the video. She's got the speed lead, right? Would you rather have her or Oliver? Would you rather have her or Moore? Would you rather have her or Vanessa? Her or another speed lead? Just think, or Samath, there's plenty of speed leads in the game, right? She's got a 21% speed lead too. Ciara. And as we all know, Ciara is the best daughter of all time. We didn't really get to see her do too much here. We see G3 gameplay, but I don't think that really she shined. But of course, we're going to see some more. Light Battle Angel. So we have two. Oh my, it's just LD5 team. Oh no, guys, it's not full LD5s. Not full LD5s. Let's see. Multiple strips. Got 2 dots. 2 dots with her. I think we're going to actually see a good... Do they get the strip? They do get the strips. Does Shizuka do crazy stuff? If Shizuka... Yeah, Shizuka's going to do Shizuka things. Okay, so this is going to mess them up. But if Shizuka wasn't there to do that, look how much damage they're actually taking from these dots. So this is actually a nice team to use it with. If you can actually get this through and get the continuous damage TOA versus PvP. You two can make this this team work. So this is actually a good showing of it. He's gonna come right back. He's gonna nuke something. Yep. Leo's back. Okay. I don't know if it felt like Rika might have been the most dangerous one there. But let's see. Got the Guardian Angel, so now this might be GG. They landed it. They landed some stunts. That should be it right there. So this team worked. Are we going to see some more of this actually being able to TOA against RTA? That is the question. So we see light monsters versus dark monsters. Is that what we're going to see? Okay, let's figure out which element is stronger. Veramos gets... Well, Veramos was very, very strong there. Although Juno's still going to do some work here. Defense break. And she is... Oh, no, she's not dead. Let's see it. Oh, let's see what winds up happening here. Okay. So Dark Ninja is basically nothing right now. Glancing is very frustrating to get on him. Continuous damage? I've got some continuous damage there. Okay. So you're going to heal up. However, these dots Okay, so that's down. So let's see. Attack power buff. It's kind of interesting, actually. Let's see who violent procs more. Okay, she's gonna die from the dot. Oh, she didn't die from the dot because of the heal. It would be poetic justice. We really don't get to see too much of the Dark Desert Warrior, do we? Or at least I don't get to see him too much. So it's nice to actually see him here. For once. Did we even do a video? We must have done a video on him, right? This is the team. This is the triple LD5 TOA team. All the dots and dots and dots. So let's see. Oh, they got a pretty decent counter to that. Let's see what happens. It's always that's always what it is. It's let's see what winds up happening. Gets a little stun there. All right. Not able to freeze the Rika. Stuns the Rika, though. So you're going to get some dots. They're going to be able to do some damage. But between Rakuni and Camila and Juno... Well, Camila's still got the debuffs on her, though. But I would imagine that dot team has low crit rate. On purpose. So... Lots and lots of dots. The Juno is keeping them alive. So Juno... Veramos. Camille's still taking all those debuffs. Okay, so the team, the TOA team didn't work in this instance. Let's see some more. Ooh, we got the Irene to Mo Gang combination. She needs dots. She needs dots. There's not enough dots on that team. Like, they started, like, I get what they were going for. There's not enough dots on that team to make her really shine. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Tomo, between her skill 2, her passive, and Tomo spreading it around. Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions. Let's find out. Gets the stun. Okay. You got one dot on there. Tomo can still spread some stuff around. Okay, increased cooltime on the Irene. Irene could have had some cool gameplay here, though. All right, healing music. I don't know what they're gonna try to do here. That would be what they're gonna try to do. So we have some strips. We have some dots. Dark Robo with that is actually a pretty nice combination. I cannot believe I didn't think about that. But she's got the speed lead. Dark Robo on Swift. He comes in, he strips everything, then he absorbs attack bar, gets another turn, and he does a whole bunch of dots. And now the frustration sets in. Okay, well, I suppose not. We didn't even get to see her do anything yet. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, they're gonna take a whole bunch of damage here. Yeah, I think this is over. But this. I kind of felt like this was over before she even got a chance to do anything, because everything aside from Shizuka getting a turn, Kali went down pretty easily, and they had to make a comeback after that. Oh, we're gonna see the LD dot team. Hold on, guys. Get the Juno in there. Okay, so they're gonna take turn 1. So player on the right hand side with the light Triss dot team is gonna have to play turn 2 with the glancings. Ooh, it's gonna be rough. Oh, never mind. It's not gonna be that rough. Let's see. Let's see if they actually get the dots on there. They get some dots. Although Jameer and Juno. So let's see. Yep, Jameer cleanse it all off. What's the game plan now? Don't have any dots to do all this damage. It's there though. I think this is the best team. If you can manage to get the other LD5s, you don't need these specific LD5s that they have to make the team work. I just think that you have to go very aggressively with the dots. And you have to try to make sure that these things that cleanse. Tetra would also be a counter to this unit. So, Tetra, Juno, Veramos. Veramos, I think, would be probably the best one. That's just my opinion, though. All right. Some dots there. Let's see. Does he proc? He does not proc. And Juno's Oblivioned. I mean, she's dead, though, so... There's really, we're not really seeing a spotlight of Light Triss anymore. But the team idea is there. I think that this is the team to use it. Something like this. But I think that also... You could also say the same thing about Soth, for example. Because I'm trying to think like, okay, well, this is not just going to work all the time in RTA, right? But what else would work? And it seemed like that Soth, Tattoo, which those kind of took a hit after all the Abyss dungeons are not continuous damage. And this unit can't do her passive against bosses anyway. The LD5's coming out already. Only on one side, though. No LDs on the other side. Bans out the Carlos. All right, full LD team. Let's go. Although, wait a second. There's not that... Well, there was the dots with the Bella. And there was the dots with the skill 2 of the Volantis. So I suppose that's enough. Dots. That was not enough dots. Opponent was too fast. That was not enough dots. Alright, we see some dots here. Is that going to be enough? Also, she's got a glancing. It's not enough. It's not enough dots. Not enough dots. It might be enough dots. It's not enough dots. How much damage? 10,000. Alright. Once she solos, if she solos everything, then forget I said she was, that I questioned her at all. Okay, she didn't solo everything. Crazy triple LD team that we've seen before. This is the team that it's working the best in, though. You have to just go very aggressively with a crap ton of dots. There's actually, I think I said earlier that there was 2 AoE continuous damage units. There's both of those Battle Angels do AoE continuous damage, so I don't know why I was discounting the light Battle Angel. This should be a rough one. I don't think Rakuni's really going to be able to carry too much here. There's a limited amount that he can cleanse. If things get overwhelming, he's not going to be able to keep up. Okay, Oblivion there. She's going to go for the cycle. But those things are going to have a lot of HP because it's dot-based damage. So, they're going to have a lot of HP. And they're also going to have low... there's no ragdoll in the field, but, you know. I think we saw it against the ragdoll before, and those dot teams generally have low crit rate. Because they don't need it. They're doing the damage through continuous damage. Oh, we see Diana! Okay. It's going to be a Diana spotlight. Well, we don't really get to see her, the Light Triss anymore because she is not around. Yeah, I think this is they just didn't do enough crazy stuff before the opponent came in and countered it. Yeah, that's game. Should be an interesting match. Let's see. We do see some more dots here. Veramos gets banned. The free-to-play LD5 gets banned. He is the best counter to this unit. So, let's see how many crazy whirls happen. There's just, well, the Nora. If Nora can start going crazy, then it can do a lot of damage. but I don't know. Well, never mind. There's just not enough dots anymore for her to do crazy stuff. I think this, yeah, I think we're gonna see the light, not Altair. Don't say Altair. It's the wrong crossover. The wrong, Geralt. I'm sorry, Geralt. That's GG. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So that is the light Triss. We gotta think about it this way. Like, we saw some teams that just fizzled out and really did not do enough because they did not have enough continuous damage with the team. But we also saw some teams that brought so much continuous damage, namely the double Battle Angel team with the Rika in it. That was pretty solid. It did a lot of AoE continuous damage, and then everything took damage, and it was kind of like a control cleave team where the damage was done by continuous damage. So that was actually a pretty nice team. I do like some combos with I think the Oracles could be good combos with this, Juno and Praha. I think that the Dark Robo could be a good combo with this. What else? Actually, let's take a look. Well, we'll take a look in a second, but first, I don't know that this is enough for an LD5. Like, this reminds me of a unit that would be... It reminds me of Soth. It reminds me of something that Soth does. Of course, she's tankier than Soth, so I'll give her that. She's got the speed lead, which Soth does not have. She's definitely better than that. However, I just don't know if this says, like, wow, OP LD5 monster. I think this is just a niche gimmick, continuous damage team unit. Not really good enough to be one of the most rare units in the game. I think it would have been so much better if they put this skill set on a Second Awakened Monster. Second Awakened Monster? Second Awakened Monster. This way, everyone could get this unit. Everyone could have access to the skills, and it wouldn't be, maybe without the speed lead, but it wouldn't be game-changing, broken, or anything. It would be, oh, we can use this for something like TOA. Could be really nice for TOA wave clears. Still can't use this in the Abyss dungeons. Can use it for, like, arena offense. This could be a nice unit for arena offense, but, you know, it is also an LD5. You want it to be useful in more things than arena offense. We saw in the gimmick team. You gotta ask yourself, though, would other units have been... like, if Soth was on the team with that, he would have been pretty effective, too, with all that continuous damage. So, this could also be... I want to see if we can find some other nice combos with this. Let's see, continuous damage. Not really a crazy amount of continuous damage. Of course, Rika, of course, Juno are nice. Maybe Zyros, continuous damage. I think things that strip into continuous damage, like this this Nora, is a nice combo with it. We didn't get to see too much. Mugwang, so wacky name. He's got the strip over here, right? Steals beneficial effects, and then we also have the continuous damage here. So I think this could be a nice... We didn't actually get to see this comboed with Mugwang at all, but I have no control over that. I'm not the one playing the battles. I don't have this unit. I still do not have any on my main. I do not have a single... I want to say the Assassin's Creed, a single Witcher unit yet. I mean, we still do have... I can collect the water one. I'm gonna just wind up doing that. The water Geralt from the event. But yeah, I think this would be... I kind of liken it to Soth. Like, Soth is a cool unit, but also he's a Second Awakened unit. I feel like that would have been a really cool skill set for a Second Awakened instead of an LD5. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Of course, I'm an a-hole, so... Well, what else is new? This is a nice combo with it, but we already saw that. Praha, I think, because she strips and does dots. I think stripping and dots is one of the nice ones. That's I think where she has the most value. I wonder if we can do anything. Guys, we are missing the power of the Shahat combo. Nothing is as hot as Shahat. Okay, I'm done. This was... Did we see... This wasn't as nice as the other LDs with that. Like, we saw the G3 player picking him, but we didn't really get to see it do a crazy amount of continuous damage. So I think you have to really have a crazy amount of continuous damage there. You know what would also be a nice combo with that is this one. I think Gina could be a nice combo as well. But I think the Dark Robo would also be nice. So, I mean, there's... Nah, in theory, but it really wouldn't work. Ooh, you know what? All you have to do is get... multiple of the new LD5 units, and you can have a crazy fast. Okay, guys, that's it. You get the idea, though. Things that strip and do continuous damage, I feel would have a nice combo potential here. But there's only like 5 people that have this unit in the game anyway, so. So far. And they're all on the China server. Anyway, that's a joke. It's a joke. I'll see you as always in the next one.